In this chapter, Rodger shares a powerful life lesson with Beowulf. He warns him about the danger of pride and greed. Rodger explains that a strong and successful man can become selfish over time. He may stop sharing his wealth and forget that life is temporary. Even though God gives him power, his arrogance eventually leads to his downfall, and in the end, others take his treasures. Rodger advises Beowulf to stay humble, make wise choices, and always remember that death is unavoidable and it can come in many forms through illness, battle, fire, water, or old age. He then reflects on his own life. For 50 years, he ruled the Danes in peace and strength, but his happiness was later destroyed by the attack of Grendel. He thanks God that he lived long enough to see Grendel defeated. After the serious moment, the mood became lighter. Rodger invites Beowulf to rest and enjoy a final feast. The warriors celebrate together once again. In the morning, the warriors prepare to leave. Beowulf resumes the sword hunting, thanking its owner without blaming it for falling. He shows his true character, honorable and respectful. At last, Beowulf prepares himself and goes to meet Rodger one final time before his departure. In this chapter, Beowulf prepares to leave Denmark after his great victories. He speaks respectfully to King Rodger and says that he and his men are ready to return home to their king Hygelac. He thanks Rodger for his kindness and promises that if the Danes ever face danger again, he will return and many warriors to help them. Beowulf also promises friendship. He says that if Rodger's son ever visits the land of Geats, he will be warmly welcomed. Rodger is deeply impressed not only by Beowulf's strength but also by his wisdom and character. He even predicts that Beowulf may become a great king one day. Because of Beowulf, peace is now established between the Danes and the Geats. This shows that his action brings not just victory but unity. Before leaving, Rodger gives him more gifts. In a very emotional moment, the old king hugs and kisses Beowulf, become tearful as he feels they may never meet again. Finally, Beowulf lives happily with his treasures, but their farewell is filled with deep respect, friendship, and emotion. Now, Beowulf and his men begin their journey back home. They walk to the shore in full of armor, where their ship is waiting. It is filled with treasures and gifts from King Rodger. Before leaving, Beowulf gives a fine sword to the guard as a sign of respect. Then they set sail and, with the help of the wind, they quickly reach the land of Geats. When they arrive, they are warmly welcomed. The treasures are safely carried to the King Hygelac. Here we are introduced to the Queen Hygd. She is young, kind, wise, and generous, the perfect example of a good queen. In contrast, we hear about the Queen Fritho. She was once proud and cruel, punishing people harshly, but after marrying King Offa, she changed and became a respected queen. This contrast shows two types of leadership, one naturally good and one that learns and improves over time.